It is January 20th, 2024, Saturday morning, about 7:47 a.m. Today's workout is short 6, which is the hardest road course from our running club. Back in the days, I think I can run 650-ish pace when I was at my prime. And even running 7-minute pace wouldn't be too difficult. But today, I'm still in bad shape, and it's raining. I thought rain would stop by 7:30, but it was raining. It's not just drizzling, but it's raining. So today, if I can get close to 7:10 pace on average, would be pretty happy. Let's see how it goes. Okay, finished my warm-up, 3.34 miles, about 8:58 on average. Changed into my workout shoes. The Nike Alphafly version 1. Still got a couple of pairs to burn through. I'll do a few strides, some drills, and on with the workout today. Hello, Missy.
Hey, are we ready to go? No.
Never ready.
It's ready. We're gonna go. What about you? What's your name? Oh, my name is Danny.
Danny.
Okay, are we ready to go? Remember, it's not Douglas today. It's a short 6. I want everybody to think about Walter. Walter's in Maui on his balcony reading the book.
Our Saturday morning is supposed to start at 8 a.m., but today we are starting a little earlier at 7:59 a.m.
Go!
I suppose everyone just want to finish as soon as possible because of the rain. This course was about 5.76 miles in the past. The last year, because of concerns about traffic, we altered the course a little, so now it might just a little bit shorter, maybe about 0.1 miles shorter than before. Ahead of me right now is Missy, Drain, Fatima, Nori, Jeff, Gary, Juan, and a new runner that I'm not sure what his name is. Okay, 6:43 on average. Definitely a little on the fast side. Almost forgot about Joseph way in front. But now we are exiting West Valley College, turning left onto Fruitvale, all uphill for about 0.74 miles. My plan is to average about 7:40 or maybe a little faster on this uphill or at the end of the uphill. Okay, a little over half a mile in, 7:16 on average. As we are continuing to run up the hill, the average pace will continue to decrease. At this point, I am just following Missy. I'll see whether I can catch it back up to Nori before the end of the uphill. Feeling pretty good at this point. Of course, we are just a little over half a mile in. There is still more than 5 miles to go. Now 7:21 on average. Still okay. .7 mile down to 7:31 on average. I've caught up to both Missy and Fatima, so now I'm just behind Nori. My plan is to run with Nori as long as I can. Christina, another very strong women runner in our club, is still behind us. We know she's going to catch us pretty soon. One of the reasons why this course is hard is because We are starting on the uphill, but we are also finishing on the uphill. Let's take a look at this course. After exiting West Valley College, we run up Fruitvale, then we turn left onto Valley Vista, and then we move on to Monte Vista, and then we get to Via Colina before we hit Highway 9.
Oh, already feeling it. Down to 740. Okay. Oh, turning left on the Valley Vista. At least we are done with the uphill.
Continuing with the course, we run downhill a little on Highway 9, then we turn left on the Austin Way, and then we turn left again on the Quito Road, which is a pretty busy street. From there, we'll turn left onto Sobe, run up there rolling hills for a while before we turn left onto 10 Acres. We are now on Valley Vista. It is relatively flat for a while before we head on to Monte Vista. There will be just a small minor incline. Via Colina is slightly more inclined before we turn left onto Highway 9. You can probably hear the wind. It is a little windy today, besides all the rain and the puddles of water, so conditions are definitely not very good. So I'm just trying to hang on to Nori's back for as long as possible. For the original course, we would have run up all the way on Fruitvale before we hit Highway 9. So there will be a little bit more uphill and a little bit more downhill. I think this new course is a little bit easier. There is a little bit of flat road for us to recover a little after running about actually 0.74 mile uphill. Up until this point, this course is pretty much the same as our shorter 3-mile Valley Vista course, but we will turn right onto Monte Vista instead of going straight. Thanks to the flat portion of this course, I am starting to feel better and have recovered pretty well after the uphill.
You're wondering, when are you coming up? Okay, 1.4 miles, 7:37.
Christina has just caught up to us. We are now on Highway 9, which is primarily downhill. This is the part of the course that I enjoy the most. Unfortunately, it is not very long, and I think for the new course, it might just be about 3/4 of a mile, and then we'll turn left onto Austin Way. Several years ago, when I was in really good shape, this is the part of the course where I could accelerate a lot and pick it back up the pace. Even just a few years ago, during the pandemic, I could still run 39-minute-ish a couple of times in 2020. Highway 9 is a main road in Saratoga. It leads all the way to downtown Campbell. Before the pandemic, every April, there is a race called the Great Race, where we will start from downtown Saratoga, run up Highway 9 and down Highway 9 all the way to downtown Campbell. Unfortunately, the police is too expensive nowadays, so the race is just running around a park in Campbell.
Glad you guys are screaming down this. I never do.
Wow, I'm still not in very good shape.
Yeah, you reckon. I know that. A lot of times people scream down this. I know.
It's not like I don't want to, I just can't today.
At this point, I think Christina is just running very easily, and I think she will pass us and leave us in the dust pretty soon. We are approaching the left turn to Austin Way. It means good times is coming to an end. The downhill portion is pretty much over. We'll be running primarily in rolling hills. It's still that downhill, but it's a little rolling.
Okay. 1.84, 723.
Keto Road is one of the main roads as well. It is a little narrow. It leads all the way to Lawrence Expressway, which is a pretty fast highway going through Santa Clara all the way to Sunnyvale. So this part of the course, I think, is the most dangerous. Fortunately, this is not too long. Soon we'll turn left on the Sobey, which is a much quieter street. You can see that Christina is starting to pull away from us. I'm still running together with Nori. I thought about going up to Christina, but today I'm really not in very good shape. And I don't have the confidence that I can stay with Christina for a long time. Alright, we are about to turn left on the Sobey.
2.24 miles, 720. Hey, Missy.
Missy has caught back to us. We might not be running a very fast pace, but this portion of the course is rolling, so we really cannot run too fast. Missy, at her prime, is a very fast woman runner. I remember when I joined the club 15 years ago, she would leave me in the dust every time we ran together. And Missy is running pretty strong recently. Missy is accelerating and leaving Nori and I behind, so I have a choice to make. Do I accelerate and stay with Missy, or just keep my current pace? I decided to accelerate and stay with Missy. We are almost at the midpoint anyway, so there is only a half to go. Even though the last 0.8 mile is uphill, but I thought I could handle it. This street is supposed to be pretty quiet, with very few cars. But there is a construction happening right now. It makes the street a little busier. It also makes running good tangents a little harder. Despite dodging cars, Christina is still pulling away. We are still on Sobi. In fact, we'll be on Sobi for a while. This part of the course, besides it is rolling, it is pretty curvy as well, so running good tangents can really make a big difference. I'm trying to push hard. When it is going downhill on this rolling course, I'm trying to accelerate as much as I can. See whether I can pick it up a little. Maybe we'll cut the gap from Christina. But it might be wishful thinking. Even though she might not be running the most optimized tangents, she's still starting to pull away.
2.68 miles. 7:15.
At least, the good news is that the average pace has improved from almost 7:40 to 7:15. However, if I want to be close to 7:10 on average for the whole course, I need to get to about 7:05 or so before the last mile, which is primarily uphill.
A lot of cars today. Pretty surprising. A lot of cars. Also, first time in the rain for this course. Alright, 3:12. 3 miles, 3.12 miles. 7:10 pace.
I am more than half done already, but you can see that Christina is definitely pulling away. We should be pretty close to the left turn onto 10 acres pretty soon. A few of our fellow club members started the course a little earlier because they want to be able to finish in time for the group breakfast. Christina has made the turn onto 10 acres. I can barely see her at this point.
Alright, turning left. And some rolling hills.
This part of the course is definitely very rolling. It is windy as well, culminating at the end of this road when we are about to turn right onto Chester for our pretty steep but short uphill.
Can I get a ride? Okay, this is 10 acre. .5 miles. 7:11. Oh, can't see Christina anymore.
When I am in good shape, for 5Ks and 10Ks, I can run similar times to Christina's. I have an advantage for anything over 10K, but she has a big advantage for anything shorter than 5K.
Oh, this is a tough but short hill.
From 10 acres, we'll turn right onto Chester. We'll run downhill for a while before we're starting to go uphill again. Then we'll turn left onto Allendale before we turn left again onto Fruitvale for the last part of the course.
Okay. Downhill for almost half a mile. Turn right onto Chester.
The short 6 is a course if you have someone running with you together in similar paces. It is much easier to run. Running alone is not easy, particularly in weather like today's. My average pace right now is close to 7:10, which is my goal pace for the whole course. Unfortunately, this is not enough because the last mile is uphill. I definitely will be slowing down.
Not very steep, but definitely a little downhill. Important to run good tangents. Okay, rain is much better. Just drizzling right now, but I'm totally wet anyway.
I am pretty close to the lowest point of the course, which is about 1.6 miles away from the finish, and shortly after, I'll be turning left onto Allendale.
Okay, this is the lowest point of the course, I believe. 4.1 miles, 7:10 pace. 1.5 miles to go.
Unfortunately, from this point on, I will be running uphill. We are about to turn left onto Allendale, and this part of the course is not easy. It is a little uphill, not too terribly uphill, but at this point, if we are running hard, we'll be very tired. Many times I want to give up and call it a 5-mile workout instead of 5.7 miles. Today, I'm feeling very exhausted as well. Perhaps I was too exhausted and messed up on turning on and off my camera, so I didn't get a chance to video my finish and as well as the last 1 mile of uphill, unfortunately.
That's hard.
One short 6 is done. Good. All right.
And in the rain. I think this is my first time in the rain. It's hard. Good job, you're running well.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I felt like I put in a good effort.
Yes.
Definitely.
I tried, but you're pulling away.
Yeah, you were trying. Working hard. We know better.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I agree. Okay. Ah, good hard effort. Yes. Ah.